Hi and welcome to my third Prove It video. This is the update video from the first two videos that I did. The first one after taking Keto OS for 9 days, and then the second one after taking Keto OS for 64 days. And now this video is after taking Keto OS for 80 days. This is not a professionally done video. This is just me talking to you from my smartphone. So I'm going to say a lot. I'm going to mess up a lot, and I'll apologize. I'll apologize for that now. I've also got my notes here off to the side, so you'll see me staring at those a lot. So again, this is not meant to be a professional video. This is just my update, and this is as much for me as it is for you. So let's see. So first off, let me throw out the usual. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. Before starting any exercise program or diet program, go see your doctor, get all your advice from your doctor, and do as I do. Research everything. Don't believe anything I say or anything anybody else says. Go and do your own research. Go find 3 or 4 credible sources that give you the evidence that you're looking for before you do anything. So just because one person says something doesn't mean that there's any truth to it. So definitely research anything I say and anything anybody else says. And find out, get your facts for yourself. Let's see. And what works for me may not work for you. What works for you won't work for me. Our bodies are very complex machines, and we're all in different stages of our lives, in different places, and in different levels of health, both internally and externally. All of our environment, our work, everything. So, not everything's going to work for everybody, and that's probably why. Diet and weight loss and the amount of obesity in the United States is so gone so crazy. I think they say 70% of the people are overweight, and almost 50% of them are obese. And I can I'm one of those numbers, so I can contest to that. So, but anyhow, let's see what else we got. Do your own research. So let's move on. So why am I doing this update? This is day 80. I've been taking Keto OS for 80 days now, once or twice a day, drinking basically this once or twice a day. This is what it looks like with no flavoring in it. Last time I had a video, I put some flavoring in it. It's fine just the way it is. And I'm not drinking it now for the video. I'm drinking it now because I spent the morning typing up my notes for the video and didn't mix up my Keto OS, and figured if I'm about to make a Keto OS video, I probably should take my Keto OS. So that's why I have it. That's why it's sitting there. Okay, so here's what I've done so far to lose 28.5 pounds. I went from 286.6 to 258.1 is what I weighed this morning. And I basically changed just a few things. First thing I started taking Keto OS twice a day. I take first one between 6 and 9 a.m. when I can. Sometimes I take it a little bit later, but for the most part, I try to take it early in the morning. And then I take another Keto OS around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes if my schedule gets crazy and it gets pushed to later, I'll take a Keto OS later, like 8 o'clock or 7:30 or 8:30. But I'll take a non-caffeinated version. I like the caffeine. I like the caffeinated version in the morning and even in the afternoon. But I'll take the non-caffeinated version if I end up taking it later, pretty much anytime after like 4 o'clock or so. So let's move on. Eating. The biggest thing is this whole concept of high fat, low carb, the Atkins diet, the paleo diet, the ketogenic diet. I guess I've been more following the ketogenic diet than anything. I don't really subscribe to any one of them that I have to eat particularly one way or the other. I'm basically just eating no sugar, especially refined sugar, cutting that out as much as I can, and no carbs, not no carbs, but no refined carbs. The carbs that I am eating, I'm getting from fresh vegetables. So I'm not taking anything that's refined carbs or refined sugars, anything made in a box. I'm eating all real whole foods. And honestly, they taste a lot better. I get to make some little gourmet meals. and I'm not just microwaving something or just mixing something up out of a box. So the meals have actually been better. And for the first 20 days or so, I did no exercise. I hate exercising. And so I wanted to see if this ketogenic diet, if this high-fat, low-carb diet would work for me. So I didn't. I purposely did not do any exercise whatsoever. Then I started adding back some walking, 1 day, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. My wife got me a Fitbit, the hand-me-down Fitbit. My daughter had it. My wife had it. Now I've got it. But it works great. It's a little low-end one, and it works fine for what I'm doing. Now I'm walking probably 3 or 4 times a week. I'm still only walking when I feel like it. So I don't want to say, well, I'm walking every day, because I'm not. Some weeks I may not, walk 3 or 4 times. I am trying to get up to getting 10,000 steps in a day. But I'm probably not doing that every day. I'm probably getting close. I'm probably 8,000 on average, maybe. So I'm getting closer. I went from doing nothing to doing that. And then just recently I've added in going to the gym a couple times a week for some low impact body weight workout. I'm working out with a trainer just to make sure that I don't get hurt. And when I say hurt, I don't mean hurt. I mean, I've lifted weights, most of my life. I've coached. I've helped, coached wrestlers and athletes in lifting weights. I'm talking about hurting myself more from being old and out of shape, not from not knowing how to do something. So I'm taking everything very slowly. I'm doing lots of stretching. I'm doing lots of body weight exercises to where I'm really low impact and really want to make sure that I don't hurt myself, because I know that's something that's derailed any kind of program that I've been on in the past. Is I end up hurting my knee or hurting my back, and then I'm out for 3 or 4 weeks, and then I never get back into the routine. So I'm doing that. Let's see, the Keto OS itself. I'm going to go through this. If you want to get a real in-depth video, I did video 2 talks a little bit more about this, but I'm just going to go over these real quick. It does taste good. It's one of the best tasting supplements I've ever taken. Most of them taste like grass or dirt or medicine, and this doesn't taste like any of that. It does have a slight metallic aftertaste for me, but it's not even that big a deal. I do change it up and add some Crystal Light flavoring packs, usually like half of one, just to change the flavors up. Sometimes I do fruit punch, sometimes I do grape. I like to do peach mango, because peach mango, along with this orange popsicle flavoring that's already in the Keto OS, makes a really nice little combination. So I mix those up. Keto OS by itself, sometimes with grape, sometimes with fruit punch, sometimes with mango peach. Some people mix it also with sparkling water or green tea or other stuff. I haven't gotten there yet, but I might try that sometime. I keep saying this is the big thing for me, and I hear people that can't stay on programs, diet plans, or eating plans because they get these cravings or they get these hunger pains. That's the biggest benefit that I've gotten out of the Keto OS. It absolutely kills my hunger pains, kills my cravings totally. Yesterday, I posted on Facebook that I'd forgotten to eat, and that's the first time it actually has really happened to me. I got up in the morning, had to do a bunch of prep before a conference call, got on a conference call, got another conference call booked while I was still on the first one, so I immediately got off the first call, got on the second call, and then I snuck out real quick at 1 o'clock and went to the gym for my little 45-minute workout, came back, had to jump back into what I was doing before I snuck out, and got on another call, and then I looked up and it was 3:30 in the afternoon, and I hadn't eaten. I'd had my Keto OS in the morning. I didn't even have a bulletproof coffee yesterday. I had my Keto OS in the morning, and then water and Keto OS when I was working out, and I was fine. I got up at 3:30 and ate some lunch, brunch, and then for dinner I ended up just having a couple boiled eggs, a couple pieces of chicken, couple boiled eggs and a couple pieces of cheese, not chicken, and I was fine. That's all I needed for yesterday. So definitely killed the hunger pains and the cravings. I'm eating good food. I mean, I had pot roast yesterday. I threw a couple fried eggs on top of it. I didn't eat any potatoes because I'm not eating anything white. I'm not eating sugar, flour, potatoes, grains, breads, pasta. I'm not eating any of those. Those are all carbs, so I'm not eating any of that stuff. But I did have celery, onions, mushrooms, and carrots in the pot roast, and I had the pot roast and I had the 2 eggs on it, and that was great. And then I had the little dinner the little snack for dinner afterwards. Let's see what else. Weight loss, you know, I really like this because my weight is coming down, but I have not been perfect on this diet. I have, you know, went too long between eating and got really hungry and probably ate more than I should have in any one meal. I have eaten some things I shouldn't have eaten. I have drank sodas when I probably shouldn't. I'm trying to wean myself completely off sodas. I'm still probably having one or two a week. I had one last night. And still had 0.9 weight loss today. So, you know, I think it does slow it down. I think it does impede the progress. And there's lots of chemicals in those sodas, not just the sugar or the man-made sugars, which are just as bad as sugars. But there's chemicals and other things in them. So I am working my way off of that. But, you know, it is what it is. I test my blood every day for both glucose and for ketones. And my blood glucose is coming down. It does fluctuate a little bit, and I'm trying to learn what foods, or is it when I'm eating, or you know what the timings are. So my blood glucose is fluctuating a little bit, but it's on a decline. So as long as I'm just patient and just let it keep working its way down, I think as the weight comes off, and as I burn off more and more of this excess fat. I think my glucose will eventually get down to normal. I've been under 100 a few times, trying to get under 100 and stay under 100, but I'm not there. I also just found out that potassium plays a role in your glucose level, so I need to be getting 7 servings of vegetables in, green vegetables in every day, and I'm not doing that, and I'm probably not going to be able to do that, so I'm actually going to research making a spinach smoothie or a kale smoothie or a green vegetable smoothie, because I've taken those before. I stopped doing the smoothies because we were doing them with fruit, and the fruit has fructose, which is sugar, which causes my glucose to go up. So I might find some combination of maybe a fruit that's lower on the glycemic index and mix that with some spinach and try to get in my servings of vegetables in a smoothie. That way I can just boom, take one smoothie, knock it all out at once. That's next up. Probably do that this coming week. Sleep. My sleep is a lot better. I'm sleeping deeper. If you know what that means, or can follow me there. I do go to sleep. It doesn't take me as long to go to sleep, but then I am in a much more restful sleep, in a deeper sleep. I'm not waking up. I'm not listening. I don't hear what's going on, and it's a lot more peaceful and restful sleep. And I'm also getting a 7 to 8.5 hours of sleep pretty much every night. I do wake up occasionally if my kids are out and are supposed to be coming home. I try to go to sleep at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So sometimes I'm asleep before everybody gets home. Sometimes I'll wake up because I know that they're supposed to be coming home, and I'll wake up and go check on them or whatever. But for the most part, I sleep straight through. Keto OS is easy to take on the road and at home. It comes in a canister, it comes in a packet. I described that in my other video. Mixes well. And I'm not a hardcore dieter, so one of the things I like about this high-fat, low-carb is it gives me lots of options, lots of meats, lots of vegetables. The only things I'm not eating really are grains and carbs, in refined sugar. If it's God made it and it's natural and a whole food, I can pretty much eat just about anything that I like. There's probably some things on there that I'm staying away from. Like, I've never been a big fruit eater, and I'm kind of staying away from fruit, although I might add some more back in later. I'm just staying away from the real high sugared fruits because I'm really trying to push my glucose level down. I also do this intermittent fasting, and I would have never believed that I would have done it, but I'm trying to not eat for 12 or more hours at a time. So at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, when I have my last meal, or at 6:30 or 5:30 or whenever, I try not to eat again for 12 hours. And I'm usually doing that almost every day because I'm right now not really eating my first meal until lunchtime. Mainly because I'm not hungry. I get up in the morning, I'm in ketosis, I'm in fat burning state, so I'm not hungry first thing in the morning. Then I take my Keto OS. That also provides me with an appetite suppressant and keeps me from getting hungry. So I usually pretty much make it to noon, and then I eat. So I'm getting 12 to 16 hours a day of not eating, and I think that's giving my body time to repair itself and to take care of issues that I have from being overweight and from eating all this crap for all these years. I didn't get fat overnight. I'm not going to get healthy overnight. I know that, so I'm willing to keep working on that. But giving my body time to repair itself, I think is really helping. Okay, so I'm trying to make this one a quick video. I am going to say that I'm not paid in any way from Prove It. They do have a marketing program, and when somebody buys something from me, I make a couple bucks on it. But that's, that's not really my deal. If you do Keto OS or you don't, you can do a ketogenic diet without doing any kind of supplement. I do the Keto OS because I just really think that it provides me a lot of positives, the clarity, the energy, all the things that I mentioned in my other video, and it just is kind of my willpower, actually. I mean, I take it, in the morning and then in the afternoon, and I know when I need to take it in the afternoon because I start having thoughts about snacks and eating and whatever. So then I just take another Keto OS and I'm good to go. So that's that. This is my video. So as I said in the previous one, the big thing is anything you hear from me, see on my website, see on Facebook, see me post or whatever, go and research it yourself. Don't believe anything that I say. I don't believe anything anybody else says. If somebody says something, I always try to find 3 or 4 other reputable sources of that same thing, and I think you need to do that too. I think, unfortunately, the society that we live in today, that people just hear something once and then they just say it's, oh, cholesterol causes heart attacks. It doesn't. Go research it. High blood pressure causes heart attacks. It doesn't. Go research it. I have to take this high blood pressure med. I have to take this statin. You need to get off the statins. You need to get off your high blood pressure meds. Go find out why. Go Google it. Go look on my Facebook page or my website, and you'll see videos from professors from MIT and from the Mayo Clinic and from Johns Hopkins and from Duke University. I mean, there's tons of research out there if you'll spend a little bit of time going and figuring it out for yourself. And like I said, my AnthonyFlatt.com website, underneath the menu Champions, got about 20 videos on there. Those are good videos. I'm going to be updating some of those. They're just videos I like. They're not from any one source. They're just things that explain why things work the way they are. Why did carbs help make you fat? Why cholesterol doesn't cause heart disease and all that good fun stuff. Also, I'm posting it on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page called Building the Champion Within, so just go to facebook.com, Building Champion Within, and then also my personal page. I throw a bunch of stuff out there. Lastly, I'll say this: if you need to get healthy, this product this Keto OS is not a weight loss product. I constantly talk about it from a weight loss perspective because that's what it's helping me do. It's helping me lose weight. I need to lose 100 pounds. I've lost 28.5 so far. I want to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. I'm on track to do that. 2.4 pounds a week, about 1/3 of a pound a day. Some days I don't lose weight. Some days I gain a little bit. But week to week, I've always lost. In the last 11 weeks, going on 12 weeks, I've lost 2.4 pounds on average every single week. And that's with traveling for business and everything else at Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and everything else. If this isn't for you, go find something that is. If you're just looking to get healthy, if you're looking for some of the other performance improvements, there's lots of athletes now that are getting into ketosis and into fat burning state, so that they're using fat for fuel instead of using glucose for fuel. Go research that as well. If there's anything that I can do to help you, let me know. You can send me an email at anthony@anthonyflatt.com. I know that a lot of people are skeptical. Why are you making these videos? Why are you doing this? Why are you constantly pushing this stuff out there? 2 reasons. The first one is because it's holding me accountable. I've already just publicly told all you guys that I'm losing 100 pounds. And if I don't, a whole bunch of people know that I failed, and a whole bunch of people know that I didn't. And I have a healthy fear of failure, and I hate to lose. So I'm posting this for me as much as anything. And secondly, it is my hope and prayer that somebody else that's in the same position that I'm in sees this video and makes a decision to do something. And again, if not this, something else. I don't really care. Get healthy. And do whatever you have to do to get that, because we all don't have an infinite number of days on this planet, and our families, our kids, our friends, they all need us. So I'm committed to being here. So that's why I'm doing this. Again, if you need me, reach out. You can send me an email, anthony@anthonyflatt.com. Catch me on Facebook. Catch me on my website. And that's it. That's number 3. And I'll make another video here in another week or 2 or whatever. And I'll send you an update. Take care.